everyone, and welcome to the next video in this series of Halloween Tinies. This is from Colouring Heaven's Halloween special, and it's Agotapop's Halloween Tinies that we're colouring. We have the little owl to do today. Let's bring him into the middle, and we're going to be using Polychromos pencils mainly. Let's come in, there we go. Into the centre. Right, I do enjoy colouring a branch, and so that's going to be where I'm going to be starting. I think I'll start with a walnut brown right at the bottom of our branch with our darkest bit, and then we'll just get moving. So down here, hang on a minute. Sorry, a little Mom. It's he wanted to know if I wanted the sheets brought down and put on. Yes, please. He's just stripped his bed for me. Sunday morning we always wash the sheets. Well, that's what out and about. There we go. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to put down a darkest layer here and then just reduce it up a bit through the branch here. This key is a tricky little monkey. Can you see it here? I'm trying to think of a way to make it stand out. I might just colour it in green gold, and I might just do that right now, just so that I can see it, so that I try not to colour over it when I'm doing my branch. And if it doesn't stand out enough, at the end I might either go over it with a metallic or a glitter pen, or I'm just going to block that bit in and make it lighter at each end with a little bit there. I'll leave a bit there to show it's sort of shiny. Yeah, or I might just leave it. I'll see how it looks if it stands out, because I feel that gold colour isn't going to stand out that much. Let's go back to our walnut brown and try and ignore the fact that my husband is talking to my son in the kitchen so loudly I can almost hear every word through the closed door. So loud. Now we've got a little cross here and here, which is sort of magic, I think, for the key, or shine from the key, so we need to try and think about that later. And I'm going to put a little bit of the dark brown just on the side of the branch there, because the moon's this side, so this side will be lighter, and on this side the other way the moon's going to be here. I'm not worrying too much about the light because it gets too complicated for me, but just a quick bit of thought, if that makes sense. And now I'm going to grab the nougat and just carry on with our branch. So go over what I've done like that, quite hard, quite a lot of layers, and then less up here, and fade it off a bit. We're going to put another colour right at the top. I have no idea what colour, but actually I've got an idea, it just came to me. It's lucky. Go carefully around his little claws, and here as well. Just fade it up now. I can hear the water making a lot of noise because the boiler is right underneath me, and sometimes that's making a sort of noise going on and off, because my son's just put the washing machine on. So here, just bring it across like that, and on this side we're going sort of the other way, like that. I'm quite happy having that quite solid at the top there. What I'm going to use is a grey, warm grey 3, just to finish off. It's a little bit different. I'm thinking, you know, often wood can look quite greyed with age, so I'm hoping it can look a bit like a French grey because we've got the brown sort of mixed in with it. Just get the colour all the way up and all across like that. Keep an eye on my camera. I forgot to delete it, the content of it, before I started recording. My camera card's getting quite full. It'll be fine for this video because I've got an hour and 24 minutes left. I'm not going to be that long, but I need need to delete some before I do the next one, with and making sure I don't delete what I've just recorded. Yeah, scary stuff indeed. There we go. So we have a little greyed brown tree, and because it's a bit darker under here, hopefully it looks a little bit less flat. But what I am going to do is just take that walnut brown and just try and really darken down there, making sure the colour's right to the edge of the black line, which it wasn't, like that. Whoops. So it looks like there's a bit of shadow, and then I'm just going to put a tad on the top. I know we'd left it light, just to try and give it a little bit of depth. And here we've got these lines. Agata's drawn lines on here, and I'm thinking these are our marks in the bark, so I'm just going to go over those a little bit. You don't have to if you don't feel you want to, but I think it just gives a bit of texture to our branch, a bit of interest. That sort of thing makes it look a little bit less flat. There we go. There he is. So let's have a go at these leaves. Now it's actually night time. We can see the stars, the moon. So I think we need to keep things quite dark just to fit in with that. We don't have to go really, really dark though, but I'm thinking a juniper green to start with. It's quite a dark green. And I'm going to do the base of my leaves in this. I've been thinking about this moon as well. I was looking at my stickles because we used them yesterday, whether I had the right colour, but I don't think I do really. I have a colour called Waterfall, which is a blue, but it's got bits of green in. It's more for water, hence the name. So it's not really a moon colour. You know, you'd want a sort of silver and blue really. I used to have a glitter pen which was silver and blue glitter or something. It's nice. It was one of the oh gosh, can't think of the name of them now. No, can't think. But anyway, it was quite a nice one. But anyway, I don't have that anymore. So I'll have to think of something else. I'm sure I've got a blue glitter pen, but I think maybe silver is the way to go. I'll have a think. But here are our leaves. I haven't done the mega dark. I'm going to put the earth green with them because I think this always goes really well with the juniper, and it's quite dull. And I'm thinking we're at night time, we might have this sort of dull greyish light, so that might be how they look. I'm just going to burnish this round to get them a nice solid green. So that was sort of my thinking. Now I am sort of in two minds with regards to the sky in this picture, because I haven't done backgrounds in any of them. And so we've got a sky going on here, so I'm thinking maybe I won't colour that in. Maybe I'll just colour the moon in and leave the sky white and just colour in the stars and the dots and things like I have. I think I'm going to do that just to keep it matching with the rest. You could certainly do a sky. I would be tempted to do a galaxy sky. I have got a video tutorial for that. Or a sort of purpley pinky sky, because it's all Halloweeny magical stuff. But up to you. Yeah, these. There's so much noise going on downstairs. Husband's getting breakfast. He's talking to one of the boys. One of the boys is chatting. He should be getting on with his work. Oh, they're both talking to each other. Hopefully, they're supposed to be both working. It is lovely when they talk, because they don't see each other that much anymore, because one of them has his computer in his bedroom. He's in there all the time really. The other one is not. This is the burnt umber. I'm going to start the owl. I'm going to do these very, very impressive eyebrows with this. and just gently fade them to the tip, like that. Yeah, and the other one, and then when they go off to uni, they used to, even if they're on the same train, you don't sit together. They're terrors, but they're not on the same train anymore at all this term. It's only if they're both working, because one of them works downstairs away from his computer, so he's not distracted. But they're yapping. I don't know if they're talking about work, because I know they were helping each other the other day, which was nice. Do this bit. I'm going to do these quite dark, and they'll sort of frame the beak. I'm also going to do this bit dark as well. Now I'm not going to try and make him look furry or feathery too much. We're going to take notice of these feathers down here on the chest and colour those in so that you can see they're separate little feathers, but for the rest I think I'm just going to go my own way, like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that there and go for a different shade. This is the bistre. It's quite small, my bistre. I'm going to do these feathers on the tummy. And what I'm going to do with these, although they're quite small, is to make them darker here and fade to the bottom. You can even leave a little bit of white on the bottom if you want to. I'm trying to just put the teeniest bit of pencil there. I'm working through them all, and then you'll hopefully get a little ruffled feather look. He's so cute, isn't he? I never know what colour to do owls' eyes. When I look them up, when I look at pictures of owls on my search engine, I always get these owls with these bright yellow eyes popping out their heads, and I always wonder whether they're photoshopped or whether they're actually real. But who knows? We'll do something like that anyway, because it'll stand out. But I'm always unsure whether that's real. I have got a photo of a real owl actually. I don't know whether you could see its eyes, because I went to this sort of festival thing once with my kids and my husband. It was a work do, my husband's work do, and they'd organised it, and they had all sorts of different things going on, and one of them was a owl, birds of prey type show thing, and you could go and meet the owl. And we did this, and my son held, both of them had him sit on their arm. You know, they give you the special leather cuff to stop the claws scratching you, and they both had it sitting on them. So I don't know whether I took a photo whether the owl was facing the camera or not. It'd be useful to have a look, wouldn't it? Because I would know that would be real, not photoshopped. Photoshop my own photos. So we'll see. Oh, I've got a bit of a tummy ache today again. I was experimenting with eating pecan nuts because, you know, people are saying to me, you know, you say you can't eat any nuts, but have you tried them all? Because, you know, they're all so different. So I thought, okay. So a while ago I tried some cashews, and the cashews gave me a bit of a tummy ache. And then I tried them for 3 days, and on the 4th day I tried some pecans as well, and I got a very upset stomach. And then I was stupidly couldn't tell whether it was from the pecans or the cashews, you know. But I tried some pecans the other day, and my tummy has not been very happy. I've got a bit of a tummy ache, so it's like, oh. But I know what it is. It doesn't, you know, and so it's okay. It's not too bad, and it's getting better. But it's like, ow. That I've also got a bit of a backache, brown ochre. It's because my tummy was sore. I was lying awkwardly in bed, I think. But I really ought to go for a walk, and that would just get rid of my backache. Walking always does that. But I'm making videos right now, so yeah. But anyway, I ought to go. But it looks like it's going to rain. So I don't know. And I've got a Sunday. I always have Skype at 2 o'clock. And by the time I'm done with Skype, I'm sort of, you know, it feels like it's late in the day. My parents usually finish Skype and go for a walk. I'm just blocking this one in. And doing the eyebrows with this, a bit dark on each edge. Now I've got I'm going to do this bit in a lighter version of this colour, so really gentle. I want it to look like it's a different colour there, but I want it to be lighter. I'm going to grab a different colour just for this face bit. And what have I got here? The raw umber. We'll use that. I'm going to use all the browns. So cute. He looks half asleep. Now here I'm just going to fill this in really lightly. I don't want it to be really dark because I want the eyes and the beak to stand out. Little moon on his head. There we go. But yeah, I've been trying to walk a bit more, but it's sometimes it's tricky, but we'll see. Now, claws, beak, eyes. First bit of eyes is the pupil in black. That's the easy bit. Just fill that in, and I'm going to do the little claws. Yeah. Then the beak, I'm going to do, I know they aren't this colour, light yellow ochre, but I just feel like I want it to stand out and it's going to look cute. So darker on the edges to try and give it a bit of shape, and then we'll just do the little feet, and they wouldn't be this colour, and it's going to look really similar to the key, but we're going to do something with the key. The actual eyes, I think, rather than I think I'm going to grab this colour. This is the dark chrome yellow. It's very orangey. I'm going to use this for the eyes. So just fill them in lightly. Oh, did I? It's got all glitter all over it. Hang on a minute. That's really weird. I'm just trying to find some scrap paper to wipe that off with. I don't understand what's happened there. I must have dipped it in the stickles as I carried it across. There we go. Right, let's try that again. Okay, so just a light layer of this. I must have dipped it in the stickles, but I can't see a spot. Maybe I've put, oh, I don't know. Anyway, so light here. What I like to do, I'm going to sharpen this a bit, is to go darker around the edge of the eye and the edge of the pupil. So we've got darker, so much darker bit here and here. He looks so sleepy. That. Then I'm going to get a slightly lighter colour, which I hope I won't cover with stickles, dark cadmium yellow, and just go over the whole eye with this. There he is. Now we have the moon. I'm going to colour the moon quite lightly in light ultramarine, just because I want it to be not just white. Now I'm holding it quite near the end so that I get a light covering. Still got some stickles on there. There'll be some glitter on here anyway in a minute. Like that. There is. Okay, we're going to grab some glitter pens. Now the blues in the glitter pens are too dark for what I wanted for the moon, which is why I haven't used them. I'm going to use the number 700, the see-through glitter pen for the moon. So I'm just going to get on and do that now. And I'm going to use quite a lot of glitter on here. I feel like it's always quite nice to make the moon look glowy. Gosh, I need a coffee already. I guess it's Upper's turn. There we go. Now I'm going to grab a blue. It's dark blue. This is number 736. These are Gellyroll Stardust. And I'm going to do all the dots with these. Try not to put my hand. And this. I want it to stand out. You could do it in silver, but I just feel like I wanted it to stand out. That's that. Now those stars we're going to do in the silver pen, which is number 744. I think I'm going to have to put some more Stardust Gelly Rolls on my Christmas list. Going to probably use more at Christmas too. There we go. Now we have our key. I am actually going to go over the key in the gold. This is number 703. It will go over what I've coloured, but I think it will just look a lot better. And do this, which won't stand out very much, but this one will. Okay, and one bit more white Jelly Roll. We're going to put some little dots in his eyes here and here. Like he's reflecting the moon in his eyes, although it's behind him, but there we go. So there he is. Let's put him down. Again, you can see the paper is starting to warp a little bit under the glitter pen, but I don't mind. I know that's going to happen with thin paper. This paper isn't designed for watercolours and things like that. I've got glitter all over my finger. I'm going to go and wash my hands. But thank you for watching. I hope that you have a super day and happy colouring.